Hey, and welcome to my channel. My name is Heather, and this is the Fluffy Oracle. So today is not going to be my normal serious type of reading. I may be a little serious here and there, but I kind of wanted to have some fun and make everybody laugh just a little bit more and hopefully brighten up their day. So this reading is going to be a love 'em or leave 'em reading. Should I stay or should I go? That type of thing. Should I kick that herb to the curb? Ain't nobody gonna be safe today. No, ma'am. And no, mister. No, sir. Ain't nobody gonna be safe today. We gonna get into this in a minute. All right, I need to chill for a minute because I'm a little bit too hyper this morning, but I feel so much better than I do yesterday. So that is why we are doing this and being a little bit extra today. Just a little bit. So for your piles, for pile 1, we have the Skull Vodka bottle, the Ocean bottle of vodka, or Ocean Vodka bottle for pile number 2, and the Alien Space Vodka bottle for number 3. Do not pick any of the decks because all of these decks right here are going to be used, and we will also be doing a yes or no, just for some extra cheeky fun. And when I was setting up my cards, I had no idea that this card was stuck in this deck. For some reason, it was just weird. And I'm like, wait a minute, I put all of those cards away like over a month ago because that was the last time I used this deck, which is the Animal Tarot. And I haven't used this deck in probably almost 2 months, which is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. So I thought it would be kind of fitting to kind of leave it as a overall energy. And maybe somebody might need the advice on a card because I was going to read the card as well. But it's the King of Water card. It says intelligent, impartial, respected, and unemotional. The rest of it reads for this Humpback Whale card. It says, at this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective and unemotional, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find, i.e. moi. Just kidding, just kidding. But I am an expert at what I do here on my channel, so I do consider myself one. In a cheeky kind of way. Oh, we will also be having some extra cheeky messages at the end for some more fun from the Rebel deck, because it's been way too long since I've used it, and also the Fool's Wisdom. So I will have all those timestamps down below in the description box for your convenience, as well as in the first comment for my mobile users. So, who's ready to get this started and find out if you should love them or leave them, or kick that herb to the curb, as I should say. And I will see you at your pile in just a minute. If you need any extra time to pick between either of the bottles for the piles, please feel free to go ahead and do so now. Other than that, I will see you in just a sec. Alrighty, so for all my loves who chose the Skull Vodka bottle for pile number 1, let's get into this. Whether you should stay or go, or whether you should kick that herb to the curb, you heard? I will also leave the definition of what a herb is down below from the Urban Dictionary because it is an old slang, but I thought it was kind of funny to use it, and it also shows a little bit of my age, so let's not just go there. Let's say we did. Let's not and say we did. So, should you love them or leave them? Yes or no? So should you stay? We'll get a yes or no for that. And should you go? We'll get a yes or no for that, just to make this a little more interesting. And we will expand upon it from there. And with that, let's see. So should you stay? And this will be for should you go? And kick that fool to the curb. This goes for both sexes. Like I said before, ain't nobody gonna be safe today. No ma'am, no sir, ain't nobody gonna be safe today. And if I make you laugh out loud, I am truly sorry if you are in a public place. But this was meant to be absolutely hilarious. At least to me, for the most part. And to put a smile on your face for the day. And if you like these readings, go ahead and feel free to give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you're new here if you like this. And join the wacky fun and our big happy family. So, should you stay? Yes. Should you go? No. Now, that works out kind of really good if you think about it in the long run. So let's find out why you should stay, because we don't need to find out why you should go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be a nosy beehotch today, and we're going to find out why you shouldn't go as well, just for some extra nosiness and some extra detail. Oop. Okay, this one doesn't want to be shuffled because I'm like, okay, that didn't want to shuffle. So, why should you stay? Well, it's both the same for why you shouldn't go and why you should stay either way. It's just wording the phrase differently, but I figured we have two sides. Why not do both? And we'll have a middle card for some extra guidance for that. So why you should stay? Receptivity. Ooh, somebody's getting some presents. Lots of gifts. Lots of abundance coming in. And then we have air. With this, I feel like this person, for you, well, you for them, you are the air they breathe. You are the person that they want to be with most and spend and share their every waking moment with, is what I hear with this. So for why you shouldn't go, for the extra expansion, because it's the same type of question, just worded differently. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So with this, I feel like there isn't anything hidden as to why. There's no secrets. Everything is out in the open and is what it is. Point blank and period. What you see is what you get, is what I get with that card. And then we have endurance. Keep going. This relationship is meant to last. It's supposed to be there. And it's the one that's supposed to help you get through all the ups and downs. Good, bad, thick, thin, whatever, till death do us part, that type of deal is what I'm getting with this for this section. And then we have yearning for the middle card. Kind of like a you versus them type of thing for what I'm doing right now. Longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. With this, I feel like you've been waiting for this relationship, for those of you who are in this relationship, and it's where you're supposed to be. You're the other person to them. You're their other half, is what I get. For those of you who are single or just looking and kind of doing this for shits and giggles, we'll get to you in a moment. But for this part, this was for couples. But there's no need for separation, because if you do separate and do the stupid thing because of a simple little mistake that could be corrected and worked out, it ends to this, a yearning and pining and an undesired separation. It's something that you really don't want to do because it's what causes turmoil in your relationship, and then you have to work that much harder to get back together. So, we're going to keep going, and we'll see what we can get for the singles. And for those who are still crushing on someone or just in the beginning of the relationship with the Alice in Wonderland deck. So, why you should stay. And the why you shouldn't leave. And then the reason in the middle for some advice. Painting the roses red, covering up errors. So what I hear loud and clear from this is forgive and forget, but don't bury it under the rug. Forgive them, but also don't really forget too much. Just remember that not everyone is perfect. Yes, the mistake will still be there, but it's okay to leave it in the past and move on and move forward, because if you don't, it's just going to block the rest of your relationship and block the abundance from coming in. So the why you really shouldn't leave is no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. There's nothing to be afraid of in this relationship because, as I said before, everything is what it is. What you see is what you get. And for the middle guidance, we have mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Now, ultimately, this is your choice. You have free will. You don't have to stay if you really don't want to. If you really want to go, by all means, adios. Do you live your life? But the mortality rate of your relationship shouldn't be held in, in concern right now, which is the longevity or the life of the relationship. Let things unfold as they naturally are and let things happen as they should. Live in the now, live in the moment, and enjoy it for what it is. So, last deck, and we're going to get some guidance on this. So this one turned out pretty good, I feel. Nobody's, kind of caught it from me today yet. Because I'm really not going to hold back in this one for later on. Or for any of the cards, honestly. I will most undoubtedly voice my opinions. So for the guidance, we have sacred knowledge. The more you know is what I hear with this. Ancient and sacred knowledge is awaiting within the heart of the earth, yearning to be discovered. Crystals hold the key, connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm. Healing, love, and abundance result. So, the more you get to know each other, the deeper and closer the bond. The more you discover about each other, the more of a hidden gem they become to you. The diamond in the rough is what I'm getting with this. Everyone has those qualities within them, both of you. And you both should be okay with being open to exploring that between you. For those of you who aren't in a relationship, reach out, touch someone, get to know them. Don't be afraid to take that step. I know it's kind of daunting and it's nerve-wracking, but sometimes you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Kind of like what I'm doing here and being kind of silly a little bit today with this reading. Alrighty, kind of take a cue from me. You don't have to be just like me, just do you. But kind of take it as kind of like a little bit of advice. That's all. Or kind of like a template. Pick and choose, do what you want, and mold it just to you. And then make it your own. So, these are your messages. I do hope that they resonated and that you enjoyed this little bit of cheekiness today. And that it has put a smile on your face. And stay tuned for those ending rebel messages where we are going to get even sillier, more than likely. Alrighty? I love you guys. For those of you who do not stick around for the ending messages because you know that those rebel cards have profanity in them, know that I love you, and I will see you guys next reading. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 2, the Ocean Organic Vodka, let's get into this and see what's up. And if you should stay, or if you should go and kick that herb to the curb. Remember, I will have the Urban Dictionary meaning for that word down below because it is an old slang. And it was just something that I found funny to use today. And I haven't used it in a while. Also, remember that no one is safe during this reading. If something comes up, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to come for you. And that's just going to be the end of it. Or I'm going to come for them. And I will probably make you laugh till you practically piss your pants. Maybe. Who knows? But anyways, let's see. We're going to do 2 sides. Should you stay? Should you go? Red is yes, black is no. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have some expansion on that. Why? Because I am a nosy biatch today. So should you stay? Nah. We won't be leaving. Sorry. Should you go? Why is that 2 no's? Why y'all gotta mess with me? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 more. Because I don't like how that's looking. I'm just like, huh? How you gonna give me the same answer for 2 different questions? The fuck? So this is a yes on this side for the tiebreaker to see why and what's really going on. And this is still a no. So why you shouldn't stay is what's going to happen. And why you should go is what's going to happen. So let's start with the why you should go and figure out why. The return of Aphrodite, temple birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, and treating as sacred. So, know your worth. You are worth more than what kind of trash they've been treating you like. And know that you deserve better than the trash that they are. Remember that. And it's funny because I actually just kind of put a quote on my community page about knowing your worth because somebody couldn't see your value. And then we have the Selkie, her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity. Again, knowing your worth, knowing your value, getting back to the real you, and giving it to someone who is more worth your time as to why you should go. So, just to have that extra guidance as to why you shouldn't stay on this side, kind of like a you versus them type of thing. Let's pull that. Dreams, guide, vulnerability. Why you shouldn't stay is because this person has made you kind of almost weaker with the vulnerability card. They've weakened you by kind of stripping you of all of your self-worth, your self-knowledge, all that positivity that's within you. They've kind of made you feel like you don't know who you really are anymore. They've caused you to have nightmares, is what I hear. And then your guides have been trying to work with you and trying to get your attention and trying to guide you in the right direction out of this relationship safely. Trying to get your attention saying, hey, it's time to go. This is why you're having that nudge. Listen, wake up. Pull your head out of your ass. That type of deal. Like I said, nobody's safe. I'm being positive. I'm not trying to be negative. When I tell you to pull your head out of your ass, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get your attention because clearly you have not been paying attention enough to that intuitive feeling. And I'm trying to get you guys to listen to it and step more into your power and become that positive, beautiful human being that I know that you are, because you are worthy of love and you deserve it. You deserve nothing but the best. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Getting a little emotional here, aren't we? Because I'm like, y'all gonna make me cry because I love you guys so much. Y'all are my loves. You don't know. Like, y'all are my new babies. Whenever I care about somebody deeply, I go to bat. Trust. I'm not gonna back down. I'm not gonna let somebody hurt you. That's how I feel. So let's get some more guidance. Clock time. It's time to go, my love. Pack your shit and move on. Time is up for them. Their number has come up. Their time their time card has been punched. Let's move. Believe. Believe in yourself. You are worthy of love, just like I keep saying. You know this deep down in your heart, and I want you to understand that. I want you to hear the words that I'm saying to you. So before I actually do cry, let's get some guidance. I had no idea this reading was going to be so serious and powerful. I was really trying to be funny. And these cards don't want to shuffle. Intention. What I hear from this is it's all in what you believe. Deep down in your heart, it's what you know, it's what you feel, it's what you believe. You know what's right and you know what it's time to do. You have to be honest and more truthful with yourself, because I'm really attracted to all the blue in the card and the fact that she has tears running down her face. I know it's a hard decision. I know that it's easier said than done because I have been there. Believe me. The card reads, do not lose sight of your original intention. Check inside your heart to see if the path you are traveling fits in with your original hopes and aspirations. If not, take action, take control, and steer your life back on course. That could not be better for you guys as advice. You know what it is that you need to do. I know that it's hard to take that first initial step, but it's something that needs to be done. Reach out, network to your friends, and if you have to, ghost. I don't care how much it hurts the other person. If you are in a shitty fucking relationship and that person has treated you less than human, fuck them. Sorry, it is what it is, but they don't deserve your time or you. You deserve better, and that's all there is to it. You deserve respect and love. Know that. You are a decent human being. You are a sweetheart. If you are listening to this message, that is how I feel about you guys. So, these are your messages. I do hope that this helped you and that it resonated. Ooh. Y'all gonna end up crying instead of laughing. Damn it. Y'all are killing me. Anyway, I hope that this helped you. Know that I love you. And I will see you guys at the end for some extra cheeky guidance and hopefully a pick-me-up for you guys. Know that I love you for those of you who do not stick around for those ending messages. And I will see you guys next reading. Love you guys. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 3, the Alien Space vodka bottle. Let's see, should you stay or should you go? Man, pile 2. Shit, when I said nobody was safe, shit, I wasn't even safe. Oh my God. Pile 2 had me going in my feelings and all. Shit. I ain't even playing. If you want to check it out, go ahead. Y'all have me tight in pile 2. For real. Somebody done mess with my babies and made me angry. I consider all you guys who are my subscribers, even those who are new here too, that view my videos, my babies. Don't fuck with my babies, and I won't come for you. It's as simple as that. I honestly really do hope that this reading, the way I'm acting and all that shit, makes y'all laugh and puts a smile on your face and make you have a wonderful, amazing day. This is a side of me that nobody really gets to see very much. Because usually I'm 90% serious. The only people that get to see me like this are those that I live with or that I am extremely close friends with. Especially my best friend Dana, who has her own channel on here. I love her very much. Soul Healings with Dana. In case anybody wants to check her out, or in case you guys are already subscribed, you already know what I'm talking about. She is one of my best friends, and she knows exactly how silly I can be. So, should you stay or should you go? Yes or no? We're going to get the answer to both sides, no matter the answer. Should you stay? Should you go? And then we're going to find out why, because why? I am a nosy biatch. Especially for some detail. Yes, you should stay. And then we'll find out why and should you go. Hopefully this won't be like pile 2 and confuse the fuck out of me. Y'all, really, bruh? I want a solid. I'm like, okay, it's like half of y'all should stay half of y'all should go. What the fuck? I'm like, that's not how it's supposed to go. So I'm going to pull one extra card for if you should stay or if you should go, because I want to know why this is a yes. Because I didn't understand why y'all got to be so complicated. Y'all fucking with me. For real, y'all fucking with me today. So, should you go? No. That's a definite no. Since I pulled an extra card, because I didn't like the answer, so I really wanted to know why, but I will also do the half and half because I feel drawn to do the half that should stay, the half that should go. So y'all are going to have an extra freaking pile because y'all are complicated. Just kidding. I love you guys. Spirit's just giving me a challenge today. But like, we're going to fuck with her. But you'll still get what you most need to know, nonetheless. So we're going to start with why you should stay over here. So, and then we'll get to this complicated mess over here in a minute. Now, before I get into this, whoever is the first person that pops into your mind is who this will pray tell to. Whether you should stay friends with them or in a relationship with them, or whatever question it is that you need to know the answer to if you should stay or if you should go. That is what it will be in pertaining to. And hopefully it will resonate. So, should you stay? With the yes. And why? We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. And then all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Okay. The reason you should stay is because there needs to be an equal give and take in this relationship or situation. And someone needs to accept someone else's differences and understand and see their point of view at this time. Now remember, I stated in the beginning, no one is safe. So here comes the lecture. If you are not seeing someone else's point of view and you are being a judgmental dick, knock it off right now. Because you are totally undervaluing this other person just because they are different. You are not giving them the time of day or the chance to get to know them fully. So you kind of need to follow their example and to take the higher route, to see things from a higher perspective, understand their point of view, and not be so judgmental for the way they are or how they are, is what I'm getting with that. So I want to pull a few extra cards from the Mermaid deck for some extra expanded guidance on that. Now, this could go vice versa. They could be doing that to you, and then they need to be the non-judgmental dick and knock it off. And someone needs to speak up and tell them about themselves. So remember, if that's your situation, it does go vice versa. However it resonates, just take it as it does. So, the connection needs to be nurtured because this connection is one where you can literally fall in love with this person if given the chance. And if they give you the chance, you just need to get them to see your point of view and vice versa. They need you to see their point of view and give them the chance because opposites attract and things need to be nurtured. If this is a friendship, your friendship needs to be nurtured. See them for the wonderful person that they are, defend them to the teeth, take care of them, and they will do the same for you. I promise you. So, should you go? And why you shouldn't? Because it was a no. Even though these seem like the same type of question, it's just worded differently. I still like to get all the detail I possibly can. Because I want to understand why it's a no, for why you shouldn't go. Use your time well. It's not time yet. There's still lessons to be learned. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Like I said, lessons to be learned. You have yet to see the value in the lesson. So it is definitely not time yet, is what I'm getting with that. And that making the decision to leave would be the dumbest thing that you could have ever done, because the lesson is now, and why put it off? Only to repeat it over again by skipping the cycle. Make sense? The return of Aphrodite. So with that card, it reads Temple, Birth of the Goddess, Guidance, Goddess Energy, and treating as sacred. So understanding the value of this person and learning the lesson and why they are in your life is what this is all about. It's a karmic lesson, this one, with this person, whether they are in a relationship with you or just a friendship or just even a job. There's a lesson in everything. And that's what needs to be learned at this time. And then we have the beauty card and the timeout. And then there's one more that wants to come out, and it's the Atlantis card. So I'll read that as a middle card in a sec. So it's all about discovering the beauty in this lesson and taking it for the blessing that it is, seeing the value in it, because that's the only reason why you feel like there's a void right now, why you feel like you can't move forward, and why you feel like you're stuck at this time, because you're not somehow seeing the value of this lesson, the beauty in this person and what they're teaching you at this time, and you're not able to discover that until you're able to be more open and kind of be able to communicate more, is what I get with this. And then once you're able to do that, you'll progress and have rapid success and development. And it will be time eventually to move on. So let's get some extra guidance for this. This one was pretty good. First one was a love relationship. Second one was just freaking complicated and emotional. And you guys are just neutral. Love it. A little bit of everything. If you guys want to go back and check out the other piles, by all means, feel free. There might be some extra messages there, especially if you feel drawn to. You don't have to pick just one in these pick of cards. All right, so intention and fragility wanted to pop out. So for the intention card, and it's funny because pile 2 got this as well, but this is going to be a totally different meaning for you. I can already feel it. Do not lose sight of your original intention. Check inside your heart to see if the path you are traveling fits with your original hopes and aspirations. If not, take action, take control, and steer your life back on course. So take the time to learn the lesson and see the beauty and the value in this situation and this person. And be honest with yourself and be open to their honesty and their truth, and kind of seeing their point of view is what I'm getting with this. And that way you'll be able to learn the lesson, work through this, and move on. So that way you don't have to learn it again over later in life with somebody else who's another dick. Because I promise you, if you don't learn it now and you have to learn it later, it's going to be a lot worse later than it is right now, because when it comes later, it's going to try and get your attention that much harder. And it just kind of bumps up the level of the lesson. Kind of like in a video game, the enemies get harder and harder and harder as you go. Kind of almost like an adapting AI program, to kind of put it into perspective. So with fragility, trust, all will turn out well. Everything will fall into place. Peace of mind and tranquility will soon, peace of mind and tranquility are soon restored. Don't believe me? That's what it says. So, learning the lesson now is going to be able to put your mind at ease and be able to help you deal with future situations. And who knows, you may even get a new soulmate out of this for the partnership, and also a deeper bond in a friendship is what I get, because everything is fragile in life. You need to kind of treat it with care in order to nurture things and in order to help things grow. Take your time with it and just stay present. So these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading and that these messages resonated for you. So stick around. In just a sec, we will be doing the Rebel deck cards and getting some extra cheeky guidance, as well as using the Fool's Wisdom Oracle cards as kind of like an additional message to everything. So for those of you who do not choose to stick around for the ending messages, know that I love you, and I will see you guys next video. Have a blessed one. Alrighty, so let's get into these Rebel deck messages and see what kind of kick your ass guidance they have for us, as well as the Fool's Wisdom, to give us a little bit of expansion, hopefully, or at least an extra message. Nonetheless, I'm going to say this right now since I have everybody's attention for this one part. For those who joined me for the last ending messages, Power 2. If y'all chose Power 2, y'all have me in my feelings. I'm mad at y'all. This was supposed to be funny, but I love you guys. I don't care. Y'all my babies. You guys are my babies of the group today. Don't make me come beat that person. I'm going to take my flip-flops because I got a whole bunch of new flip-flops. Shit, I went flip-flop crazy this year. I got about 6 different pairs. Make me bring a goddamn flip-flop and I will beat them to a pulp. I promise you. Don't make me take my flip-flop off. Shit. Get rid of that Herb and kick his dumb ass or her dumb ass to the goddamn curb. Shit. Got me in my feelings because somebody hurt my babies. I hope y'all laughing at that because I'm just playing. But part of it is serious though. I don't like when people hurt someone that's close to me, and I hold you guys very close because I love each and every one of my subscribers. Y'all are so precious to me. Y'all are there for me. You make me feel good. Y'all have no idea how much love y'all have given me and how much confidence. Y'all have helped me come out of my shell. You have done the absolute most for me, and you continue to do so, and I love you all the more for it. And I appreciate each and every person, even if you weren't subscribed and you comment down below. I love y'all too. I don't care. With all of your beautiful comments, because I do read every single one, y'all really make my day sometimes. You put a smile on my face, and you make me feel good and blessed. Just so you know. Whoop. Alrighty. So for pile 1, we have laugh. Yeah, I need a laugh right now. Shit. Where the fuck is y'all sense of humor? That couldn't even be better because today we were supposed to be laughing during this reading. So, take things a little bit lighter with a grain of salt. See the beauty in things. See the lighter side of life and enjoy it. So for the Fool's Wisdom, the meaningful. Mean what you say and say and do what holds meaning for you. Now that was almost a tongue twister for me because the goddamn thing rhymed. And I'm like, brain fart. But anyway, everything has meaning. See the value in everything. This goes for everyone. These are just overall ending messages. Regardless of what pile you picked, these are for everyone. So, see things from a higher point of view and learn everything you possibly can and stay in the now and enjoy the journey. But also, have fun with it. Laugh a little. Live a little. No need to be so serious all the time. So for pile number 2's guidance for everybody, we have get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people give back. Do good shit for humanity. That means you too, sillies. Do some good shit for yourselves for once. See the value in yourselves and take your power back. Know that you are worthy and deserving of it. Remember that. The soulful. Do what feels right. You know what you have to do. It's time. Get off your butts and do it. And I know, as I said before, it is easier said than done. But where there is a will, there is always a way. It just takes a little bit of time to get there, nonetheless. So for pile 3's advice for everyone, we have fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Even if it's just to apologize to yourself, because I feel like that's what is going on. But for your pile, if the situation was you towards them instead of vice versa, you owe somebody an apology for not seeing them the way that they should be seen and accepting them, like I was saying before. See the beauty in everything and everyone and accept them for who they are and love them for who they are. So, because they do that for you. And if they're not, they need to. And then they owe you an apology, regardless. So for the fool's wisdom, we have the thoughtful. Always think before you act. Think before you speak is what I hear with that one loud and clear. Because sometimes we can say things that are so hurtful and we don't really mean it because we kind of have that little bit of a no filter moment and we kind of go pretty much full Riri. I'm gonna say it that way because the other word is not so nice and we're not supposed to use it and blah, blah, blah. So don't go full Riri. Alrighty? So these are your messages. Know that I love you very much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. And I will see you guys next video. Love yous. I'm dreaming.